Hey guys, it's William and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm here with the second episode of the F1 2020 My Team series. The episode was meant to come out quite a while back, but you know, just things didn't happen the way I expected them to. But you know what? It's here now. Feel grateful, feel happy. We're here to get the dubs. And as you can see, starting with the car, and as you can see, normally I'll go straight into the one shot, but no, because now the acclaim has come up, which means the money is up. We now have a second sponsor coming through, and I selected N.E.M. Answer these two questions during a race weekend. That's it, simple. And how much we get for it? Bare peas. I have enough time to read it. I flipped through it bare quick. I was just going through it. Now onto the car livery, and yeah, we start the sponsor onto the car, Zayneto 8072. Don't know who Zayneto is. It feels like a suit company or a drink company, but man don't drink in it. I don't drink. But anyway, I'm waffling. Enough of all that. It's time to get into the one-shot qualifying at Bahrain. We start off the lap, zoom in, fast, and we're already falling back. P15, P16, P17, P18. Hey. But because of the late breakers, we're P1. Took it quite wide though. P7, P8, P16. I don't know what I'm doing. P19, which is, to be honest, where we really and truly should be. But you know me, I'm quite good on the late breakers. P8. I'm quite fast. P11, Verstappen's leading though, surprisingly. That's probably not going on last one because the GOAT Lewis Hamilton is coming for my man. P12 is going to the corner. This corner, this whole section of the race is probably one of the most toughest sections in Formula 1 fan. Because as you can see, this oncoming left, look at the brakes, I took an excellently though, as you'll see in the race, and I do tend to butcher it. Open up the doors, we're P13, P12, the power, we're pushing the car. Vettel's in the lead, surprisingly. P12, it's alright. It's fact, no, it's very good. We should not be in P12. I keep emphasizing. I need to find a way to find it differently. Car is way too low. We come around the corner, still holding P12, 1.039 seconds off the pace, which is pretty fast for this car. Should not be here. Don't worry, as the series will progress, you'll see I start finding the right difficulty balance, and yeah. So it seems like Vettel's taking home pole position, and I take home P13. Which is a pretty strong performance up here in Bahrain. My boy told me it's not Bahrain, it's Bahrain. I don't know if I'm butchering it, I probably am. If I am, I apologise to my Bahrainians.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at
Hamilton down in 5th. I don't know what's going on. Mercedes, you might need to pattern your team. Nick De Vries came across P20.
Be sure
to
to
be honest,
join
somebody
us then
surprising me
for
when
what
De
will
Vries
no
is a
doubt
great
be a
driver. I
fantastic
feel like I
race.
might change him when the time for contract comes along. But anyway, let me and Joe over to Croft and N.E.M there for the race introduction.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by, but will they be able to add to their record today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time.
Old type, Crofty and them man there.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Actually, I rate Crofty and them man there, fam. Good race introduction. Nice introduction. But anyway, it's time for the race. Slapping the lean. We rev up the engine. ERS is on 100%. I might fully send it. Depends on how I'm feeling. Lights out, where you go. I was driving. Oof. Man, it's new with these people. Norris, you're about to go. Bye. Bye. by, but I whack into Perez. I was angry. I knew I was going to flashback. Take out Albon. The agenda continues. Flashback. We go again. Lights out, and now away we go. Let's take him outside. Norris, you're in the dust. Ocon in the dust. Sainz, I'm coming for you. Brake late. Albon, you're stuck behind me. The agenda continues. I'm on the inside of Lewis, and I somehow overtake Lewis Hamilton. That's not supposed to happen. He's the greatest of all time, though. He said, you know what? Let the young buck enjoy the front for a bit. Coming into the braking zone. I'm slowly closing in on Max Verstappen, half a second behind him. This section of the race is very techy. It's a brake but push, a bit like Maggots and Beckett's at Silverstone. Now we're coming to the most deadly part. Albon has somewhat overtaken me. I don't know what's going on there. No, it's not a great first lap. Albon's overtaken me. As you can see, look, I butchered that corner. Man, yeah, I'm bet inside. Track extension. All of it. Anyway, slapping the rush overtake on the straight. I really want to close down an Albon car. I don't think that guy is a good driver. Anyway, we break up. Taking it very wide. When I'm behind drivers, I tend to lose concentration and just think of overtaking rather than just driving the track. Into a new braking zone. Hamilton, obviously the greatest of all time. What do you expect a greatest of all time to do? He's going to close the gap on you. He's pursuing. Oh yeah, that's the fun one, isn't it? Me versus Hamilton. Well, this is what happens. Hamilton takes the inside. I try him, but no. What else can I say? It's the greatest of all time. But yeah, we're on a straight. I'm trying to tune Hamilton's drag. Step on the Richard overtake. Kimi Räikkönen should stick on moving me, but big man, that's not happening. I try thinking inside of Lewis, but Lewis says no. You've had your fun. I'm now going to try and win the race. Hey! Anyway, Max Verstappen really close on me, fam. He's really trying to make a move, but African driving, there's no space for you, big man. There's no space. Yeah. Nothing else happens until about lap 6, where it's when it's my time to box. As you can see, Hamilton pushed a 4-second gap ahead of me, and I pushed a 2-second gap on Kimi Räikkönen. So yeah, nothing actually happens at this Grand Prix. It's a fun Grand Prix nonetheless, but you know, simulators aren't that great.
Räikkönen is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.
You know, just for it to sink in a bit more, I'd ask my man Jeff, what's the difference? 2 seconds. I'm joking, yo, actually I shouldn't say that. COVID today, just seriously, I should make things back with it. Also, ask Jeff.
Gap to teammate behind is 13.4 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 20th. The time last lap was at 1:34.7.
So yeah, Nick De Vries about 2 seconds slower than me, so I might get rid of him as he comes to the pit. Nick De Vries, I don't know, man. I feel like I might get rid of him, bring in a young Mick Schumacher. Son of Michael Schumacher. You know what I mean? Just you know, he's got a claim, he's a young buck, he's got a bright future. But as you come to the pit stop, 2.3 seconds, yeah, it's alright. Could be a bit faster, but it's alright. He's come out of the pits in P15, 3.6 seconds behind Hamilton. So the pit stop actually helped me to close the gap on this. Got me behind Max, who's also behind Latifi. Now, if you play this game, you know Latifi is unrealistically slow. I don't think it's possible for a man to drive a car that slow, but he manages to do it. So I think because of that, I was really pushing the car to see if I could maybe lose it up on Lewis. But as you know, the greatest driver of all time, there's no way I'm closing the gap on him. Are you mad? Taking the corner very wide. The commentary, honestly, I can't really talk much because nothing's really happening. The corner, yeah! It's alright, could have been a bit more tight to the apex, but it is what it is. It's a solid corner. I'm 5 seconds ahead of Sergio Perez, so I'm driving pretty well, but Hamilton has managed to get past Nicholas Latifi. But the gap has been close to 2 seconds. As you can see, far distance, I can see him. Went around the full Sam corner into the braking zone. I take the corner extremely wide. This was really my chance to maybe close the gap, but nope. It ain't happening. Yeah. On the straights now, this is important. What positions can I make up as people go in for the pits? The second batch of drivers. niggas in the pits, Latifi, past him. De Vries past him, Kvyat past him, Stroll past him, Norris past him. I could have reckoned past him. I'm in P7. I've regained my position. But yeah, Hamilton is ahead. Albon somehow is ahead. Don't know how that's possible. I think at some point during this month there will be a major update. So I think after the Spanish Grand Prix or Monaco Grand Prix, I don't know when it's gonna come up. But sooner or later, further in the season, you'll see the changes. And as you can see, the streets are so dry. I wasn't even fully sending it anymore. Albon, 11 seconds ahead. Of course, the greatest of all time has overtaken him and Verstappen. He's too good. I'm 6 seconds ahead of Kimi Raikkonen. So I was like, you know what? Let me take it easy. As you can see, the bottom right, I'm not fully sending it. Man's doing the light, which you the controller. Man's doing the light press. You know, normally it's more full, but I did lights because I was like, you know what? It's a Honda engine. It's not that strong. It's not that one. I need to take it relatively easy. So I took it easy, take care of the engine because durability is not the strongest point of this car. Even the speed, to be honest, I just took it cheap. A cheaper engine because, you know, I'm African man. I don't have to mention too much money. You get me? But yeah, I was in the lean. ERS was 100%, so I'm burning it a little bit car. Like I said, holding too much ERS actually damages the battery. I know. It's so hard to drive these cars. Very sensitive. As you can see, the gap on the front is increasing. The clerk has won the race, but Bottas was fastest lap. He gets an extra point. Kimi Raikkonen was sending the car fam. He slapped his thing in the rich overtake. So I was like, nah, chief, it don't work like that. I thought Tom might overtake. No rich though car. The gap it's a healthy gap, a 1.4 second gap. Coming around the last corner, onto the straight. The fireworks and thing all blasted. Thank you. I know I'm a great driver. You come across the line. Peace out.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Park for the May.
Driver of the day is yours truly, and I think I drove very well, if I do say so myself.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakir. And rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, we
to
can
be
talk
honest,
driver skill all day,
Ferrari,
but if you don't have a solid team
winning a whole Grand
you're never
Prix.
gonna get anywhere. When you hit that
Could
sweet
never
spot of having
happen.
both an
No.
excellent driver and an incredible
if you
car,
watch the
that's
Formula
when
1
you see
season,
results
you
like
know
those
Ferrari's
winners
there.
today.
So yeah, as you can see,
At the
on the
podium, you
podium,
can see that red suit familiar
another
to
Ferrari
fans
driver,
across the globe.
Vettel,
A
on the
world-class
podium.
win for a world-class team.
Yeah, this game is
Ferrari do
update
it
fast.
again.
It is update fast because this would never ever
Let's see
happen.
what effect this result has had on the driver's standings. And with today's impressive result, Charles Leclerc steps into the championship
surprising.
team. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to King. They did a great job of getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula 1.
It's time
Driver
to
of the
check
day,
out
me.
the constructors' standings. Ferrari take the
What
lead
can I
at the
say,
top
man?
of the table. Another team that will be satisfied with
Look
this
how it's
Grand
going up
Prix
P5.
is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship.
Yeah, what else can I say, man?
I'm
We're just
equal
good like
parts
that, you know what I
exhausted
mean?
and elated with this weekend of Formula 1.
But no, I think it's the interview, so let's see what the setup has to say, because she does set me up sometimes.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Of course I did. I'm just a good driver, you know what I mean? What did I even say? That's the real question. The car's an important, like, chassis department love that.
All expectations. What's your
I can't really say much, can I? Oh yeah, it's the team, innit?
Great. Well, that's everything.
And that's it. You see, no setup. As you can see, Team Acclaim is slowly in the comp. Nick De Vries, you're not helping yourself here, man. I'm catching up with you, bro. That's kind of embarrassing. But look at us on the combined acclaim of level 3. 130.5k from the sponsor. What else are we getting? 100k from just driving. Which means we get 200k added to our funds. We're now on 1M. With regards to activities, I just selected stuff that will either improve the driver, make us money, or increase our acclaim. As you can see, we're not third worst, but we're in the bottom 3, but we're the top of the bottom 3.
This is probably what I'd
The crew was suggesting that I work on the durability of the car. So I was like, you know what? Say no more, chief. I'm gonna do that. But also I was tempted. The power, engine power. You know, I wanted to think to rev. I want to drive fast. Anyway, I was just flicking over the departments. Very expensive, and that is all there is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you're at this point in the video, big up you, man. Comment down below, drive of the day, MKS. Actually, no, just comment down below, drive of the day. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of the good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Not want to say next week because I might not upload next week. But I'll see you next time at the race in Vietnam. Safe.